Now with regards to inability to attend more questions, I told you, you either lack the knowledge or this out of the box thinking is not there. You lack knowledge, you lack confidence, or there's no, if you can attend more questions, definitely it's confidence or overconfidence. So temperance is not needed in that case. So inability to attend questions is because of lack of knowledge or lack of confidence. You may have the knowledge, but you are worrying like, what if this is wrong? That is a problem. We can address that combined with others. Okay? Because it doesn't come because of one reason. It comes due to multiple reasons. We need to find out what the multiple reasons are. Futuristic science questions. This is one of the easiest things I can solve because there's a story behind it. Do you know, you guys are one of the most well-read people in India presently. You are some of the most knowledgeable. If I have to take the 1% of knowledgeable people in India, so India has a population of around 140 crore, right? And you take all those senior people, all those who are over the age of 60, well-read, well-educated, and all those who are younger than us but who are like really brilliant. If I take all that, you are in that list. Do you know why? You have a basic understanding of all sectors. Basic. Not many people have that. Best example, go and talk to your parents. Tell them, see, this is capital market. This is money market. RBI does open market operations. Absorb liquidity, give liquidity. Money transmission is not happening. Why? Repo rate has increased. Your dad will come, take the water bottle, drink. Don't know whatever you are drinking, it's good, keep it up. That's what they are going to think. How? Your parents have more world experience than you, yes? Many of them are also educated. Many of them are highly placed also. Yet still you have more knowledge than them in many cases. Now the person who is setting this question paper may not necessarily have that knowledge. Or even if they have that knowledge, they have only your level of knowledge. And that person is setting this futuristic science question. Now the problem with the futuristic science question is, we don't know what's going to happen. 10 years back, okay, 20 years back, the year it's what, 2001. I tell you, like everyone is going to own a mobile phone. Will you believe me? In 2001, only one person had a mobile phone in my home. That was my brother. That's because he was going to college at that time. He had a phone. None of us, not even my father had a phone. My brother was going to college. He said he wanted a mobile phone. Take it. It was that old 1100 Nokia. My father is still using the 1100 Nokia. My brother, myself, we've upgraded our phones. We've gone from Nokia to Samsung to Huawei, Redmi, even Apple. Why? It's because the growth of technology. Can someone predict it? Maybe some extreme experts. A normal person. Can you predict it? You're all well read. Can you predict it? No. That's the thing with science question. If they'll be usually asking, is this possible? Think. Is it possible with science? With science, almost everything is possible. Almost everything. There was a previous year question. So there were the three statements under the drone. Find out which of these are applications of drone technology. That was something similar to that. I am just paraphrasing it. So the first statement was land mapping, resource identification, first application of drone. Can you map the land using drone? Yes. You fly the drone, you know where the boundaries of the field is, where that river is flowing. You can do that. Yes. Is it possible? Can you imagine it in your mind? You fly the drone, you find out. The second statement was, you fly the drone to get DNA from the blowhole of a whale. How big is it? Really big. I'm not asking on side. Some it's really big. And what is the size of its blowhole going to be? Proportionate to that body size, right? Can you do it? If needed, yes. That was the second statement. The third statement was inside a crater, volcanic crater. Can you fly a drone inside a volcanic crater? Possible or no? Is it possible? Yes. It's a futuristic question because what we've seen with regards to drone is just that small, fancy China drone which is flying to capture the overhead shot for weddings. That's all we've seen. So we don't know. So for a futuristic science question, even the person who's setting the question paper, even he does not know. You know what that person is doing? He will search drone in news. Even I searched drone in news. Apparently, some scientist flew a drone inside the blowhole of a whale. He took that statement, he put it inside. That's it. Science questions are going to be like that. Before 2000, in 2019, if I said like, okay, there's going to be such a big pandemic, imagine you travel back in time, 2019, same time, what will you do? What is going to happen if you tell your parents, your friends that, okay, there's something going to come by the name of coronavirus pandemic? What will they say? If you are in Tamil Nadu, they'll say, go to Kirpakam. If you are in Kerala, they'll say, go to Kudravattam. Famous places for psychiatric disorders. Because we don't know. But is it possible? It did happen. So that's the advantage of science and tech questions. Many a times it's 1, 2, 3 because everything is possible with science. That's why they say in science and tech questions, go for 1, 2, 3. Now there are at least 10 to 12 questions in science and technology and also other things too. So all these questions come as D. That's why that rumor of D comes about. There's also another thing. When you set a question paper, imagine you are setting the question paper. Can you tell me some scheme? Kaushal Vikas Yojana. So I don't know much about that scheme. So I go Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. I read the objective. It's for some skill training, something like that. Copy, paste. I read the second statement. It's for rural youth, urban youth, gives skill certification. Okay, I take that, put it. Look at the third statement. I see something around saying that it is implemented by the Ministry of Skill Development and something. Put it. Now I'm like, I should change it. This is the 3 statements I had chosen. Now I need to change this. I can change Ministry of Skill Development to Ministry of Education or Ministry of MSME. Because it's the keyword, it's easy. Do you understand how I'm framing this question paper? I change that ministry name. Or I'll be like, okay, let the ministry, I'm always changing ministry names, I'll change something else. Skill development. Instead of skill development, I say it's for, higher education. That's what we say as keyword. From the perspective of the person who's setting that question paper, I just take those keywords, ministry, skill development, I replace with higher education. Or I'm so lazy, I'm like, I'm tired. All 3 statements are right. 1 only, 2 only, 1, 2 and 3 only, 1 and 2 only. So you look at that kind of questions also, you will be thinking like option D is the right answer. Why? Option D is mostly 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3 is the right answer in many cases of UPSC. So we think option D is the right answer. Do you understand why option D is coming consistently in your UPSC? Basic human tendency. Especially with regards to schemes it comes. With regards to schemes, it's usually option D. With regards to science and technology, option D. Have you ever seen option D coming as a right answer in a 2-statement question? Why? No one does that. So, with regards to certain questions, it's option D. Science and tech, most probably. Is that logic clear? Can you understand that? No doubts till now. Okay. Keywords. Like I was saying before, whenever a question paper is being set, see, the person who's setting the question paper doesn't have much knowledge. Okay? They don't have much knowledge, or their maximum knowledge is up to our level. So, what they'll do, they'll create a question or they'll take a question. Mention some period about history, ancient, medieval or modern. Which one would you like? Modern. Modern, which era? Before Gandhi or after Gandhi? After Gandhi. Okay. Any freedom fighter's name, please? Gopal, after Gandhi, like say some. Okay, I'll take Rajagopalachari. So Rajagopalachari framed the breakdown plan. That's the first statement. Rajagopalachari was the first Governor General of India. Rajagopalachari was the first Governor General of free independent India. Rajagopalachari was one of the founders of the Swatantra Party. So, which of these, among these 3 statements, which one is right? The first statement is wrong. The breakdown plan was given by Lord Wavell. Rajagopalachari gave open way, CR formula. First statement is wrong. Second statement, Rajagopalachari was not the first Governor General of India. Independent India's first Governor General was Mountbatten. Rajagopalachari was the second, but the first Indian Governor General. And third, he was the founder of Swatantra Party. Now you should not panic. They just changed, they removed CR formula, put breakdown plan. Governor General of, first Governor General of Mountbatten of Independent India. He is the second Governor General or the first Indian Governor General. Third statement, they kept it right. Keywords. They'll just replace it. You might have seen certain questions in UPSC where they'll interchange the options, especially in maths. They'll just interchange it. Why? It's that easy. They'll find a word, find the definition, find the word, find the definition. They'll just interchange it. They don't want to like change that entire sentence. They'll just cut, copy, paste. Their question is framed. It's really easy to frame a question. You understood the idea? Clear? Pakka na? No doubts. That's how you identify the keyword. You understand the question. See where, imagine if that is the question you have and you have to change that question. What will you change? Think from your perspective, because the person who is setting the question paper also has your same knowledge. He doesn't have any extraordinary knowledge. So if you are going to change it, what will you change? You will change the easy parts. Won't change the tough parts. It's easy to change in history and geography, but very hard to change in economy, science and tech. Clear? Logic pakka? Keywords.